Alright, so we get our show on the road here. Our train has clearance and departs BNSF Mobest Yard at restricted speed limit. A trio of Gevos will be sitting just outside the yard limits, and please excuse the mess. All the work that's going on is just above all of this. There are 2 or 3 industries that go in this area. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and continue this run and see how it goes along. As we leave Phoenix proper, we pass Hutig Building Products and Builders Express. The last time I passed Builders Express, I didn't see any cars or lumber in the shed. So who knows, maybe they went out of business. We now enter Central Phoenix. Here you will find Sierra Adobe Ethanol, and this is not prototypical for this layout. You'll also find the Phoenix Glendale Overflow Yard. As we continue our journey, we pass North Phoenix. There are 5 industries in this area: Sun Electronics, Lex Jet, Modular Systems, Big D Flooring, and SFP Plastics. This is a great area for ops, but it does have a twist. As our journey continues, we enter the Helix, the first of 2% grades our power will have to negotiate. The Helix has 7 loops with 20-inch radius and reaches a final height of 15 inches. As our train continues up the Helix, I show my throttle setting for this run. This would be a normal consist for my layout. I did have 2 bad order cars that I took out of the consist. So, for you guys that are counting, you'll find that there's 2 less cars in the consist. trailing dash 9s on this consist are not exactly speed matched to the head end, but it worked fairly well for this run. As our train exits the Helix and is at summit for this part of the layout, we will be crossing the Agua Fria dry river. But from what I understand from my sidekick, Diana, she's telling me that this is flowing pretty good at this point because of all the rain that we've had. Anyhow, this area is also called Castle Hot Springs. It is nowhere as close to what it's supposed to be on the layout. You guys need to realize that I am squeezing 195 miles of trackage into 2 rooms, so it is a lot of condensing going on this layout. We now enter the town of Morristown, and we pass under the Morristown flyover bridge and over the Hacienda River. As our train continues on its journey, we now enter the town of Wickenburg. As we leave Wickenburg and enter into train room number 1, we pass the Matthew Y and we start our second 2% grade. We're also going to be crossing over Little Hill Canyon. And as we proceed, the train will disappear behind a cut and stay hidden until it reaches Drake. Here I show my throttle settings one more time to show you guys that it's been consistent through the entire run. The track from the Wickenburg Bridge to this point has not been secured yet, but once it gets across the small bridge and enters Drake, that track has been secured. Also, the track after Hell Canyon Bridge has not been secured yet either, so we'll get to it sooner or later. Our train finally reaches summit for the second time for a final height or rise of 23.5 inches. This train will continue and ride over Hell Canyon Bridge, and it will continue on into Ash Fork. We now enter Ash Fork, and this train will continue on through Ash Fork and on its way up to Kingman, where it will meet up with the BNSF Transcon in eastbound direction. Hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. It was fun for me to do. And as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all folks. BNSF 6951 out.